In this video, we are going to learn about return statement. To let a function return a value, we use the return statement. Now, in the previous videos, we have learned whenever we want to pass any information to the function, we make use of arguments. In this case as well, we have passed the arguments by value. As you can see, there is no ampersand in front of the variable. That indicates we have passed the arguments by value. But whenever a function wants to return anything, we make use of return statement. So what is happening here is I'm simply calling out this function and passing two values 5 and 10. So these two values will be stored inside these variables. Now I'm adding these two variables $x and $y and storing the result in $z. So $z is holding a value 15 because 10 plus 5 is 15. And now I'm returning z. Returning z means whenever this function will be called, it will return the variable $z. So I can do anything with this variable. I can simply echo this variable out or maybe use this variable for further operation. Okay, so whenever a function wants to return something out, we make use of return state. Okay, so let's see this in an IDE. We have PHP tags. Okay, and now I will just create a function called add, and let's keep it simple for now. I'm just keeping it very simple. Okay, now I will just echo some. I'll just sorry, echo this function out, and I will pass two values in this 5 and 10. Very simple. Now I have to, if I want these values to be accessible inside this function, I have to store it inside any variable. So I will create two variables $x and $y. Here we are passing arguments by value because no need to pass them using reference. And now I have, so now the $x, so I will just comment out $x now is holding a value 5 and $y is holding a value 10. Okay, so now I will just add these two variables and store the result in $z, $x plus $y. Okay, so now uh, the variable $z is holding a value 15. So now when I run this program, now I haven't specified return statement yet. So let's see what happens right now. I will just run this program. Okay, and I'll just reload this. So as you can see, nothing happens onto the screen. We aren't able to see anything. That's because I haven't returned anything from the function. I have simply called out this function, but here it is just adding the two numbers. So either I have to print out $z here itself, or I can just pass it because here I'm echoing. So I will just simply write return $z. So now I will be able to see in onto the screen. So as you can see, 15 has been printed onto the screen. Okay, why? Because here I was echoing this function. So that's why I did not write echo $z. See, I could have written like, see, I could have simply called out this function and could have echoed out $z like this. Even this would have worked perfect. See, if I run this, still I'm able to see 15. But in some cases, we do want our function to return something out so that we can use this variable in some other operation. So that's why we make use of return statements. Okay, return. So I'll just simply keep it echo. If I take some different values like 10 and 20, I will be able to see 30 onto this. So as you can 30. So whenever a function wants to return something out, okay, so we make use of return state. Okay, so this was about return statements. Thank you.